Welcome back to In the Zone, Washington, D.C. Sports Show, bringing you our latest in local sports news. I'm your man, James Flamez. Now with sidekick extraordinaire, Jason Herbek. Or are you still the same Jason Herbek?
I'm locked in.
Are you the psychic Jason Herbek, or are you still the same Jason Herbek?
I think I'm psychic going into these picks this year.
He's now psychic Jason Herbek,
right.
not the unbiased, sports extraordinaire.
I'm an unbiased psychic.
The unbiased psychic.
That's right.
Well, it's time to get into these picks, Jason.
Let's do it.
It's time to do what we do and go on the record with these picks. And I will start out, I'm going to go first. I'm going to start out with my division winners, my AFC division winners.
All right.
In the AFC East, I have the Patriots. In the North, I have the Steelers. In the South, I have the Colts. And in the West, I have the Chargers. Read them and weep. What do you got, Jason?
Exactly the same thing.
Oh,
Why
Jason,
are you copying
man.
my notes?
I'm just saying, man. Well, maybe you're getting smarter after
I'm going to
sitting
put
next
up
to
my
this table.
trapper keeper right here, block you from reading my notes.
Yeah, well, I think the Patriots are going to be the class. I think the Steelers are going to be right there to win it all again. Colts, I think Manning's going to get back to form. The Texans are a team that's coming on strong, but Manning's still Manning.
Can't go against Manning.
I think the only suspect one here is the Chargers, because the Chargers, I believe, have the superior team, like they always, I think, had in that division.
They just have North Turner.
Right. They just have North Turner. And they're the most bipolar team next to the Cowboys. There is so much talent, but yet they tank. But
they start out slow every year, so,
Yeah.
But I think this year it's really, last year was Phillip Rivers' team with LaDainian gone, but I think, just another offseason with it being Rivers' team, he commands respect out of that entire roster. So, I think it's their division to lose, definitely.
Who do you, so tell us your NFC teams here.
All right, in the NFC, I got Philly, NFC East. I got Arizona, NFC West. Green Bay in the North, and Atlanta in the South.
We're close to almost being the exact same thing.
Who'd you pick wrong?
Oh, that's real funny. Who did I pick wrong? Well, in the East, I have the Eagles. The North, I have the Packers. This is where we're different. In the South, I have the Saints, baby. The Saints. And in the West, I have the Cardinals. I think the Saints are in for a huge year. A huge year, rebound year. They didn't make the Super Bowl last year after coming from being the champs. But I think this year, they are going to be strong. I'm not really sure too much about that defense, but Breeze, I think he's going to have it.
Yeah, and the addition of Ingram being able to run between the tackles, and then they got Sproles as the Reggie Bush role this year. So, yeah, their offense is going to be good. And Breeze, guy's a surgeon back there. He'll pick you apart.
Yeah, I think Mark Ingram is going to add a lot to that offense to have a consistent running game. And I think Breeze is going to have that leadership going. If that defense comes around, it's going to be another dominant year for the Saints.
Actually, I have them as one of my NFC wildcard teams. So even though I didn't pick them as a division winner, I got them in the playoffs.
Do you? So let's go over the wildcard teams. Who do you have in your wildcard, your AFC?
AFC? Mm-hmm. I got Baltimore and the Jets.
Say it. I knew you were going to do it. I knew you were going to do it. You don't know why you did it? Because you're a smart man. And I have the exact same thing, Jason Herbek. I have the exact same thing. The Ravens and the Jets will come out in the AFC. If there is a team that could possibly sneak in there, maybe the Texans, maybe.
I got to see it from, I think the potential's there. They can't get everything together in a particular year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got late game collapses and injuries, and they need to be consistent. I need to see it on a consistent basis before I can put them in the playoffs.
What about your Dolphins?
No.
Your Dolphins aren't sneaking in?
No, not especially with New England. I feel like New England and the Jets are both loaded in the division. And so no, I don't see it happening this year.
Your man Reggie Bush, not gonna make that big of a difference?
No, I think he does make a big difference. I see like an 8-8 season.
What? The Dolphins?
Yeah.
8-8?
Yeah.
That's the same record I picked for the Redskins.
Okay. What, you think the Redskins are that much better?
I think it's obvious. Have you seen the preseason games? I know
Jason, we're in a bar, but how much have you been drinking, man? Come on.
Listen, man, you're the one sipping, okay? You're the one sipping. All right, the Dolphins same as the Redskins. That's blasphemy. That's blasphemy.
So who you got as your NFC wildcard teams?
My NFC wildcard teams?
Yeah, because we only went over one of mine. So I'm gonna let you go the floor first, though.
I have the Falcons and the NFC wildcard, and the other wildcard I have is the Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh.
The Cowboys, yes, over my beloved Redskins. The Cowboys are going to get that last. Oh, shut up, Ahmad. Shut it up, okay? Whatever. The Cowboys are going to win. The Cowboys are going to get into the playoffs. If there is a team that's going to sneak in, you know who that team is going to be.
Who's that?
What do you think?
And not the Redskins.
Jason, are you kidding me? Have you seen that running game in the preseason? Whatever, we talked about this already. If there is.
Osaka. That's all I gotta say, dude. Remember how nice the Redskins look with Spurrier and Osaka? I think he dropped a 40 burger in the preseason game talking about how they were going to run through the NFL. See, we have all the same.
I gotta say it.
What's
the
up?
Redskins may sneak in outside of the Cowboys, but I'm still going with the Falcons and Cowboys. Those are still my two picks. But if there is a third, watch out for my Skins, baby. Watch out for the Skins.
We have exactly the same playoff teams, except I don't have the Cowboys.
Who do you got?
Detroit.
Oh my God,
I know.
Detroit.
I know.
What are you sipping on? Things on people drinking. Detroit.
Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you about
that
Detroit.
Defense is nasty, and if Stafford can stay healthy, Stafford to Calvin Johnson all day.
I know I dissed Detroit a lot on this show. I remember the last couple of shows I said Detroit. He wants to go to Detroit.
Yeah.
But let me tell you also something about Detroit, okay? We went to San Diego this year for Comic-Con, okay? And we had a layover in Detroit. I didn't even want to stay in a layover for Detroit, okay? That's how nobody wants to be able to what's going on in Detroit.
Oh, I'm not saying it's a vacation destination.
And by the way, it's not Detroit's fault, okay? I'm dissing Detroit. It's not Detroit's fault. But it was like 4 a.m. in the morning, and that was the worst layover it was ever, okay? I was half dead. My ears were popping off. I didn't know where I was, okay? So that may have not been the city of Detroit's problem that my plane, was a red eye. But still, it adds on to the Detroit,
The Detroitness?
The Detroitness. and also, by the way, I had never seen more empty seats on that plane like I did in Detroit.
Nobody's trying to fly to Detroit.
Nobody's trying to fly to Detroit.
Plane out of Detroit, probably packed.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
You should have seen our producer Steph trying to get in from Comic-Con, man. She was dead, man. Detroit had her dead to rights coming off of that plane, man. Good
You gotta be
God.
on your toes in Detroit.
You really do, man. And that was just in the airport. Anyway, I'm sorry, Detroit. I know I'm really dissing you.
Hey, but I picked you for the playoffs.
But Jason loves you though. Jason loves Detroit. James loves Puerto Rico. I don't love Detroit.
I love Puerto Rico too.
I know. Big shout out to Jenny. It's bigger than Puerto
That's
Rico,
right.
baby.
It
It's
is
bigger than Puerto Rico. Anyway, more of the NFL. Okay. Super Bowl, Jason. Super Bowl. Who do you have in the big game?
I got New England over the Packers.
New England over the Packers.
Yep.
Jason, you're killing me. I have the exact same thing. Dude, you're killing the segment, Jason. You're killing the segment. What made you pick New England?
Belichick and Brady, and then you add Ocho Cinco and your boy Hainsworth when he's awake.
I can't believe you did that to me.
I know.
You're going to make me change my pick live on air just because I don't want to agree with you.
All right, so who are you picking?
Well, don't rush me.
In this segment on the record?
It is on the record. All right. I'm on the record going with Patriots versus Packers. Can I have an alternate? And I have the Pats winning, the Patriots winning.
Okay, me too.
And you had the Patriots winning. So let's do this, Jason. Okay, these are official on the record. If you had to pick an alternative Super Bowl, you can still pick one of these teams, if you want. What is your alternative?
Let's go with two other teams.
Two other teams?
Yeah.
All right. Two other teams.
I'll let you go first.
Okay. I am going with the Saints, the New Orleans Saints, versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. That is my others, and in that matchup, I had the Saints beating the Steelers.
All right, I'm gonna go two different teams. So
Okay.
I'm gonna take Atlanta.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
Atlanta's for real this year, I think.
Okay. Okay.
It's not like I'm picking Detroit to go to the Super Bowl.
I don't know. That seems to be your city.
All right, I'm gonna go with Atlanta over Baltimore.
Atlanta over Baltimore.
That's my backup Super Bowl.
That's your backup Super Bowl?
Yeah.
That's your break in case of emergency
Yeah,
Super
yeah.
Bowl?
Behind
That's
glass.
not bad.
It's behind glass.
I
right
like
now.
mine better though. Mine's much better. That's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Your alternative. It's not bad. The Ravens. If Flacco comes together, I can see that.
I'm wacko for Flacco.
You're wacko for Flacco? I'm sorry to hear that. Are you going to draft him in your fantasy league?
I might.
Then you ain't so crazy about Flacco. If you wouldn't draft him, he ain't so hot, Jason.
He threw that bomb to Lee Evans the other night.
That's one bomb.
I saw that way too many times against Miami when he was on Buffalo.
Raven fans, James Flames loves you. You'll be in the playoffs, but you're not going to be in the Super Bowl. Sorry, you're not going to be in. Well, this is your last chance. Have anything you want to change? Or are you good with your picks?
No, I'm going with New England over Green Bay. And then the alternate, Atlanta over Baltimore.
Can't believe this. Can't believe this, Jason. Riding my coattails again all the way to the top. All the way to the top. Well, it's time for a break. We'll come back, conclude this week's episode. It's been fun.
And then it's time to start watching football.
Then it's time to start watching football. But we'll come back. We'll give you a little quick little cliff notes into fantasy, and then it's time to go. Keep it locked right here. You're watching In the Zone.
That's crazy, dude. The exact same picks.
We did, man.
And then
Yeah,
last
man.
year, who we both had Green Bay.
We both had the Packers, and you had the Colts, and I had the
Did you have
Bengals.
Bengals?